everybody, welcome to another episode of my series on the DeathCraft server. My name is Brink, and we are in the new place. I've been doing some remodeling off camera, and I want to show you around what I've done. I've used marble for the floors, and I've connected interfaces to the top of the machines. I'm not sure if they go like this, but they're not really active yet, because I don't know how to get them going. I see that when you right click them, there's something you have to do with crafting recipes, and I'm guessing that it's blank patterns that come from these pattern encoders, for example, and then you grab it and put it in there. I don't know if that's what these are for, but there is something I have to do with these, and I have to read up on it, and I haven't done it yet. There's some more stuff here also. But aside from that, I do also have some plans for finishing up some stuff on camera, because unfortunately I get so involved with FTB that I lose control and I forget that I should be recording some stuff. And so what I want to do up here is I want to place this liquid glowstone every other block, and what that'll do is light up the place. But it'll also give it a little bit of pizzazz, because what we have is floating liquid that'll be sort of moving as it goes. You know, so while we're doing our stuff down here, we can see the animation going. And I think I've numbered it right, because it's 15 by 15. Square on all sides, and I did 30 buckets. So what I plan to do is just skip every block, and that will get me a full square. Now when we get more resources, more liquid glowstone, I could probably fill all of it, although I'm not seeing any wave pattern or anything. It's looking pretty good. Here's where you see the wave pattern, but I don't think it's too bad. So let's keep going. It should start clearing up as we go. I think I did this corner, so I'm going to skip one right here. And then we'll continue here. That was the third. We're going on to the fifth. And let me just get a few down. That was the fifth. We're going here. And here. Oops, almost lost my place there. Now let's see how that looks here. You see, we're still getting that. I'm wondering if that's going to get fixed, or do I have to fill in every block? Well, I think I'm going to continue finishing this, and then I'll bring you back. But hopefully we won't have to get more glowstone, because I don't want to waste it all. We have a lot of recipes that we need to do. Alright, I think we're done. I've cleared it all up, and it looks pretty linear. I got some extras. I made too many. 4 extra. A lot of buckets. Alright, so that's done. Now let me show you around. We used the grill glass on the edges here just to give it a little bit of a breakup from all the glass, and I wanted this all glass so that I can look around. So I got the view that I wanted, and instead of putting the machines around the Mac in the center, I've moved them out of the way just to give this an appearance of more open space. And so they are butted up against the windows. And instead of going 2 levels high, because that would block our views, I went 1 level. And if I had to double some machines, that's fine. It'll be enough space for all of this. Now this will be wired separately, like I've said before. We'll get another high voltage solar panel connected to this and dedicated to this alone. This has been feeding off of a couple of MFSUs. This one, and one behind the solar panel, which is right below. There's another MFSU dedicated to the ME system. And I plan to get more of the ME devices around here, but I don't need them just yet, but I will put them in anyway, just to fill up this area. And I do like the way it looks. It looks like a very busy laboratory or laboratory, that we have all these machines here. And so I've doubled them up, a few of them, the things that do get used a lot. And I do plan to have the ME be able to craft anything we need. The Ignex extruder is here, so it needs the lava and the water there. And we have an energetic infuser here. I plan to make an Omni wrench for it. And some of the lesser used devices on this side. Well, what we plan to do today is go into another dimension. And as the title shows, we are going into the deep dark. So let's look at how to make it, because it's been a while since I've done it. And I know that I need an enchantment table, but we need triple and quadruple. The quadruple goes in the center, triple all around. We need these unstable ingots, which we have to craft right now. And that's a little bit of a dangerous part, but we do need our division sigil. Division, here we go. And I do have at least one. Yes, I do. Okay, so let's get an enchantment table going, and then we can start this. I don't have an enchantment table, so obsidian we'll need 4, and a couple of diamonds. Oh, 1, 2, and then a book, and that should do it. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, we got it. Now we'll need a fence. And I learned my lesson from the last time. I need more than just a few. I guess we can get a safari net to make things easier with capturing an animal. So we have one there. And day's up already. So we'll be able to, you know, I need a transport system or an exit to be able to get out of here. And I have one in mind. I have to check to see if it's available, if it's available for Monster, but I have seen it in another mod pack. I want to see if we can use it here. So we need a sacrifice, some poor defenseless animal. Let's see if we can find one. Let's get our safari net ready, and then we can cage him up. I don't think one of these guys will do, but this guy will. Yep. So we have it set. Now why don't we do it right here? It's a little bit dangerous for the area, but I think it's okay. It's not too bad. I do want to get this before I forget. I was building up to build this area out here, and I needed something to stand on, but that's the blue netherrack that I've been using in there. So we'll make a little fenced area. So this will just make things easier. By having the animal not be able to roam around, we'll be able to have better control of what's going on around us. So we'll put this in the middle. Somewhere in the middle. It doesn't have to be exactly in the middle. And let's go get the redstone that I forgot. So a simple circle like this. I guess because it resembles blood and the name of the ceremony is a sacrifice, that's probably why they went for that. But there is our sacrifice. Now we have to wait till midnight, when the moon is, I think it's about maybe 10 degrees on each side, or maybe 5 degrees, but very close to directly above us. So we got a little bit of time. Now what we can do meanwhile is to read up on this. You must perform activation ritual. Sneak right click on an enchantment table for more details. So we'll select it, sneak, and right click. Activation ritual. The altar has a redstone circle and has a circle placed on dirt. The altar can see the moon. In other words, it's not covered by a cave or structure or anything. And it has sufficient natural earth. So we have a good span of natural earth. The altar must not be lit by outside sources. That I forgot about. There is no torches around, which I like. And it's too early. Sacrifice must be made at midnight. So I will wait out here, and I'll bring you back when it's midnight. Alright guys, it's almost that time, and I brought you back a little early, so just to show you something. I wonder what down here, if you see the sigil next to my armor, it says 3 on it. Oh, my sigil is shining now, so this must be the time. I'm going to shift and right click. There we go. Oh, we have to sacrifice now. Here we go. And what happened? Is it active? Alright, so we'll need our armor. I forgot about this. And I still haven't made the... I do have a jetpack here. I haven't made the extra sword or a complete set. Let's see if I can fly in. Now with my coin of fortune, I'll be able to pick up stuff. But it's a shame I missed that opportunity there. Alright, it looks like it's time. Let's head down. I set up a new place. A little island off of here. I just cleared it out of all the brushes it had. Let's see if we can do what we need to do. So we shift, right click. It tells us perform the sacrifice, so we do it. And now this dirt is tainted, and I'd like to collect some of it with my silk touch. But I don't want creepers exploding around here. Now you'll see that they're super fast. They have a lot of speed. I think I have enough tainted soil for what I need. I don't think I need any more, but yeah, they'll keep spawning until daylight, when the dirt will evaporate with the sun. So you know what, I think we better bring on the daylight. Let's go down. Looks like somebody's here. Not sure why anybody would be here. Alright. Well, okay, so we can head up now. And we should be good. Yep, that's being destroyed by the sun. So that should be good. Alright, so let's build our deep dark portal. Let's do this. What we'll need is some compressed cobblestone. We'll just put this cursed earth away, and we have this. Yeah, we're gonna need that for the ingots, but let's get our cobblestone down. So we need triple and quadruple. Here's one quadruple. Let's begin that, and then we need 4 triples. And begin that. Alright, I think we got everything we need. I got 4 iron and 4 diamonds. We have our division sigil, and we have our cobblestones. I have a chest where I can drop off my items, and let me see. Alright. Let's see if we can make our way to the regen area. We're not going to need it, it's just that I just want to be confident I'm not going to get shot down by any skeletons or anything. So we'll go to the same island, I guess. This way, if there's any explosions on the ground, it'll be okay. So we'll place our chest down. And one thing I now realize I forgot is we didn't bring a crafting table. We're going to need a crafting table to to craft the ingots. So let's see if we can go in here and grab any. Oh, you know what? There's one down here. Let me just grab this one. Oops. Can't get in there. And we have it. Hopefully there's no restriction on what kind of crafting table you can use, because this is a modernized one. Alright, so let's give it a try. We're going to drop off some stuff first. Yeah, I guess that'll do. What we have to do is the triple goes up here like this. Oops, my mouse isn't working too well. The quadruple goes in the center, and the ingots go on the cross shape. So let's see if we can remember that. Quadruple in the center. Here we go. So divide by diamond is the term you have to remember. That means that the iron goes on top. The sigil goes in the middle, and as soon as I place this down, the ingots will appear. I have to grab it, but I can't grab them all at the same time, and I can't leave the crafting grid at any moment, or it'll explode and I'll lose the diamonds and the iron. I will remain with the sigil, but it'll have less remaining uses. It'll have 255 instead of 256. So here we go. And we only have 10 seconds, and I think I blew it. Yep. What is this? No. Yeah. Alright, so as soon as I leave the crafting grid, I will blow up, and I will die. But we have another opportunity. I have plenty of diamonds. We'll try it again. Hopefully I don't lose the compressed... No, I think I do keep them. But yeah, we lost this attempt. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I didn't blow up. Oh, but it's still there. Yeah, I guess unless I want to rebuild the cobblestone. I hit escape and I got out of it. I didn't know I could do that. Alright, so... Well... I don't know. There we go, finally. Alright guys, we're back, and I'm going to give it another try. But I was looking around for the cobblestone and couldn't find it. So I had to make more. I made 2 more triple and 1 quadruple because I went all around with my coin of fortune and I couldn't find it. Then I came back because I noticed I have my crafting table here. So I came back and wondered about this crafting table. I thought it blew up, but as I look inside, I see that the stuff is still in here. So there's something going on with the Tinker's Construct crafting table and the division sigil process. So what I'd like to try to do is to maybe break the crafting table. I'll probably blow up again. Let me just get this stuff safely away. And I'd like to see if it'll blow up. I'm going to hide behind the stick. Alright. Oh, look. I did get it. But the ingots did vanish as soon as it fell to the ground. So, alright, so I got some extra cobblestone then. Let's set it back up again. And, so we have one of these. Let's get the others. And we can leave the rest. Yeah, I can leave that. Don't need the axe. I don't want to lose it. And just for safety, why don't we take what we need and nothing else? And, you know, no, I'm not going to do that. I was going to fill up all of these spaces with one item of other stuff, just so that when I do craft it, it falls to these 4, which is a nice little trick to do. This way the distance is real quick. It won't fall here where it usually does. But let's give this a try. So it's divide by diamond. So divide, and oh, I got an extra quadruple here. I don't want to get messed up here. So we do that. Here we go. Now I'm going to remove the division sigil because the last time it stayed up here. I'm just going to push it down as soon as I divide. Here we go. Oh, the nerves. Here we go. Alright. I'm getting nervous already. And then this goes in the middle. Got it. Alright. Excellent. Excellent work. Okay, I'll pick this stuff up later. I'll pick up my sword and pick now. Heart's racing. And what I'll do with this portal is get a special place to plant it. Alright, so here we are at spawn. And I figured this is probably the best place to plant the deep dark portal. Because if I plant it by my base, then the other people won't have easy access to it. But with one Mystcraft book, everybody will be able to access the portal, the deep dark portal. So I don't know where exactly to plant it. Maybe extending out this way. I hope nobody minds. I don't really know where anybody would want it. But it looks like there's some space here. Looks like it's been cut out already. I don't know who did this or for what purpose. But it'll serve our purpose, I think. What is this? So let's get rid of this just to make it look kind of even. I guess this is the root of the tree. This wasn't actually planted by anyone, I guess. Let's see if we can get some of these guys here. And let's see. Yep. And then these guys here. Alright, that doesn't look too good. But I guess that's for another time. Right now, what we can do is plant our portal here. And I guess I'll place it here. Portal. Let's take a look. Now, here is the problem. I just realized I don't have any torches. And for the deep dark, you definitely need hundreds of torches. So let's see if there's any charcoal about. Here's some. And some wood. That should do. Yep, we can leave it here. Alright, let's head down. Alright, here we are at the deep dark portal. And with my mini-map, I can't see which way would be best to go. But I do know that the only place we do want to go is in the down direction. So let's well, let's go back a second. Yeah, so we came from this direction, which is west. Let's dig downward in the west direction so that we can just continue walking. Sort of planning in the so that it looks good as you go. I mean, this could be dressed up later. I'm just interested in setting down a quarry. And so oh, we're already getting some ore now. Now we should be taking some hits in a few seconds because it's dark and I'm not setting any torches. So let's see. Here we go. We're getting hits. And these come from just the dark. And I should get rid of it. So we are in ultra hardcore mode. Not that once we die we don't return, but that we don't regenerate. So my health is still down, and it's a good thing that we are close to the regeneration crystals. Now here's the problem though. We have two spawns. The first spawn, which was a tower, and then we have the Snickerdoodle, which will be our future spawn. And it hasn't really been completed yet. So the portals will be moved over to the Snickerdoodle, and that's why I didn't plant the deep dark portal there. That was my first intention. Just move all the portals today. The thing is, I'd really like to be able to talk to Schnicks first, just to make sure that where we plant it, that's where it's going to be, because the nether hub, which is a tiny little hub we have right now, and the deep dark portal will have to change if we do that. The twilight portal also, everybody's waypoint is going to have to be realigned. So everybody should be notified before I do something drastic like that, because if they go into the twilight portal, they may forget and get lost. So let me set my waypoint here now. I won't set it up there, I'll set it here because this is where the entrance is, and from here I can definitely find where to go. So we'll set a new waypoint, and we'll just call it portal. It's the easiest way to do it. And back to game. So let's get some stuff ready. Now, I'll always keep a torch on hand, but I want my quarry stuff down. And let's get our angel block first. So these come in later. Landmarks now. I don't need an axe in this place. Probably won't need a sword either, but we do have enough room, so I don't need to move it. And I think we're set. So let's head down. And any castles nearby. I'd really like to mine a castle, and I don't see any. We have a waypoint, which is good. I'll just go on this mode instead. And why don't we let's head west, which is the direction we were going, and just make a path of light. The light acts like a recharger as we go, so it'll start up our clock over and over again every time we're near it. So as we go, you know, in my Direwolf series, my single player, which I really enjoyed so much, I really wish I could have continued it, but something got corrupted in the world and I had to end it. I looked for 1,000 blocks in every direction, looking for a castle, and I wasn't able to find it. So I don't know if I'm going to have the same kind of luck in this one as well. But we also have to keep in mind our jetpack. It looks like I'm okay. I have 11. And you know, my jetpack is really dying out. I really got to get moving. Let's go quickly. Yep, my jetpack is dead. So now our trouble begins. We can climb up this pillar here. Let's see if we can make it quick before that zombie comes. And we'll block our way back so they can't climb up like that. Alright, so I'm going to climb this pillar, and I'm not going to bore you with it. It's going to take a while, and then I'll bring you back. Alright guys, we're just about finished. I've marked off my locations for the first quarry, and I've set it right off of spawn, right off of the portal. The reason is, if I set it all the way down there, it's a trouble or a hassle getting back and forth from it. So I think it'll be easier to clear out all of this, and we are standing on a platform. We can dig out to our safe locations and not have to deal with the mobs below. Now, as the quarries get filled or get used, all of this will be cleared out and we'll have a better view down below. And so we'll be able to fly into different areas looking for those castles, which would be very beneficial because those castles have a lot of loot that are very good to pick up, like iridium and stuff that you find in chests only, random stuff like programming chips and and all that junk. Alright, so we're done with that, and now let's squeeze this, and something here is not working correctly. Now let me see if I can do that again. We have a lever. For some reason that didn't turn on. Oh, I put a torch. Yeah. Let's see. Alright, so it is set. Oh no. Let's see, let me just check real quick. I'm going in super speed motion. Oh, I didn't put this one down. There it is. Okay. So now it should work. So I'm glad I have my Sonic the Hedgehog boots that make me travel fast. So we'll turn it on and now it should work. Yes, there it is. Okay, our quarry. And let's move this stuff out of the way. I don't need my landmarks. I don't mind leaving them there. It's just lapis. And so we have a tesseract. Let me just make some room here. Okay. And our wire should get us started. Alright. So this is picking up energy, and our quarry is already started. It's working inside there, and it's building the frame. And it's getting rid of all this junk in the middle. So we'll collect all that juicy loot down at the bottom. And we have a gold mine here, guys. I'm real happy that we've set this up. The next person can set up their quarry probably this side. And just continue on clearing out all of this area. Just making it open so that our entrance point here will be the only thing standing. You know, this little square box of 5 by 5 looks like. Alright guys, I want to thank you for joining and for watching, and I'll catch you all later.